It just said my internet's unstable. I'm gonna shit my pants.
It did stutter for a second.
Ugh. So I got new internet. Let's start over an actual episode.
All right.
Because that wasn't the episode, right? That was just us bitching about stuff.
Yeah. All right. So starting from here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
take
everybody.
It from the top.
Thank you so much for listening. This is season 4 of Off Your Flosser podcast. Go to your social media and find us. Like, subscribe, follow. We're out there everywhere.
And you can also find us on offyourflosser.com. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Sandy.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning, 169.
Yeah. Yes, episode 169. And I didn't do anything with my hair. I'm sorry. You have to look at this today because I know the video's a little better now. I didn't worry about it when I was at the camper. So I was like, I don't care. But now that it's better, now you have to look at this. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I didn't do much with mine either. So, we apologize. Everyone.
So we were talking about lighting. And I bought, so my dream studio will have big lights, those box lights on stands and stuff. And it's going to be like really nice. That's my plan. Really nice is the keyword. But until then, I bought this lighting screen material, whatever you want to call it, that you put over your lights and it's supposed to soften it, But
so you have the material, but not the lights. I just want to make sure we're all on the same. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
But eventually, so my goal for my podcast is to have, sound that's really good, but lighting that's really good. I don't know how to do it. And I'm thinking, is there a reality TV show that they do this sort of thing? They build people houses and stuff in like a week.
I'm concerned that your go-to for DIY is a reality show. That concerns me.
Because they can deck you out like bam, bam.
It's not realistic. It used to bother me, like there was a house makeover show where they would install like volcanoes and fish tanks into the wall. I'm like, what kind of lunatic did this?
People with money, people with lots of money.
I don't know. I'm not buying it. I recently saw something called the Redneck Island. Did you see this? Have you seen this?
No.
I came downstairs and my son had it on, and it's like Survivor with quote unquote rednecks,
redneck style. I bet I know some of them.
And I saw one at the local Piggly Wiggly the other day, dude.
Yeah. You still have a Piggly Wiggly?
No, I don't. I haven't seen one of those in years.
We had one in town, and now it's an Ace Hardware store. But
dude, I think just the name alone is worth the visit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, where did it get that name? That's what I want to know.
What kind of board sat around? Do you want to call this groceries and more? Hell no.
No, dude. I got it.
Piggly Wiggly or nothing.
Yes.
You know
how they got the little corkscrew tail? It's kind of wiggly. I like pigs, so let's go with Piggly Wiggly. And everybody agreed.
I love me some barbecue. Part. And who doesn't love bacon? Even if you're a vegan.
Vegans eat vegan.
That's vegan bacon.
Vegans eat bacon. Well, they just don't admit it. Now what? Now we're gonna have an uproar of vegans all up on our TikTok page going, you suck.
Bring it on, vegans. Each one of us could probably take on 10, 12 vegans, no problem, because they don't have any strength.
Yeah. They don't have no B12. So you know what? If they came up on our TikTok and started like complaining and stuff, I'll be like, prove that you don't eat it. Now what?
Yeah.
You can't prove the negative like that.
One of the funniest things I heard recently was this dude. I want to say it was on TikTok, and he goes, I took this girl out to dinner, and she had an eating disorder. And he goes, is there anything you can eat with your eating disorder? She goes, "It's not an eating disorder, jerk.
Yeah.
I'm vegan." He goes, "That's the same thing." Was it?
Yeah. What do you mean?
And he was going in, and it was just pissing off. But the way he was telling the joke was hilarious. But the fact that he called it
Yes.
an eating disorder is hilarious to me.
Uh, I feel like we may all have to go vegan soon because have you seen the beef prices? Ugh. Yikes.
My son went someplace and he goes, "Dude, the lady was telling us that they had to stop something with wing, like all you can wing night or all you can eat wings or whatever, because
Oh,
the price was through the roof and they couldn't afford to do
yeah.
it anymore."
All you can eat wings for $50.
Yeah.
Jeez. Gosh, that's a fancy meal right there. Valentine's Day is coming up. You get 10 wings.
Go down to the
all you can
Hooters.
eat, but only 10.
Sky's the limit, honey.
But only 10.
Don't go over 10. Oh, it's hilarious.
So I've been working really hard. Let's say because you have been like churning out these OYF shorts, which are just short little snippets of episodes that we have done in the past, because I have made a vow to myself and Carlos and the podcast gods that I'm going to focus on TikTok and start cultivating, like gardening our TikTok. And so far it's done pretty well. I'm going to try to get a little bit better and better at doing the TikTok thing, because I'm telling you, that's where it's at right now. But then it'll be something else later, and then I'll have to learn that. And
it'll be
Mama's getting too old.
Oh, are you on Flippity Flop? I'm like, oh no, what is that? Oh, dude.
Yeah, you play all your videos backwards. Now what? Yeah.
Upside down and inside out. No one knows what the hell's going on.
Oh, so I got a new hotspot, and the internet has already been unstable twice since we've started recording, but it's Verizon this time. So I'm just trying. I've got Cricket, which is Cricket is AT&T, Verizon is Verizon, and I'm just trying the two of them because I'm gonna cancel one or the other. Oh, Verizon has
2 hotspots.
Yeah, doesn't everybody have 2 hotspots? I'm on a trial period with Verizon, so they have a business deal. It's a business hotspot where you can get unlimited gigs, which I need. The Cricket Wireless is only 100 gigs. I cap out, and then if I want more, I have to pay for it. So, but it's $20 cheaper. So $55 for this Cricket Wireless, $75 for the Verizon that's unlimited. Bro, you get the same amount of
that $20 is just peace of mind, bro. That way you can just go full lunatic and just
but
you should just stream in 24/7 if you want to,
Yeah, it does slow down after that 100 gigs. So I don't know. I almost think I should just keep both for like a month. Is that silly? But
it's testing.
I mean, I might be wasting $55, but the end result will be the best internet that I can get in the middle of freaking Redneck Island right here.
And I was wondering how politically incorrect is that Redneck Island TV show? You know what I mean?
It's very politically incorrect. It's a derogatory term.
There's a heavy-set dude with his gun out.
Yeah, it's basically farmers because, they'd be outside working in the fields all day. And so their shirt stops here, but most of them have short hair. So their neck is red from working in the fields, so.
There's another term for Marines called leathernecks. You ever hear that?
Oh, I have heard that, but I didn't know it was Marines.
Yeah,
what's the
Marines
behind that?
I would imagine the same thing. They're out in the sun killing people.
Yeah. But they tan instead of get red.
But leatherneck, damn, that's pretty tough. You know what I mean? Or maybe
like if you get shot in the neck.
I don't know. We should look that up. And there's another term called jarheads. You ever hear that?
Yes, I've heard that. I've seen the movie. I was disappointed in the movie. I expected some grand finale.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was stationed with Marines. I don't know if you knew that. I was in the Navy.
I think you said that, yeah.
But I was stationed with Marines, so I wore combat boots and camouflage to work every day. You know how awesome that was, dude?
It's almost like wearing scrubs every day.
It was, and then when we get to work, you take your camouflage top off, and you have a green T-shirt.
Green, okay.
We would put on like these light blue scrubs that go over the top,
Oh, okay.
There was all
Okay.
dudes, and we would just joke around. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was. I mean, it was work, but it was.
Yeah.
We start
This,
early, and then we
you,
finish at 4, and it was. Yeah, it was a good.
yeah. You throw a little estrogen in the mix and that's where the drama starts. Sorry, ladies out there. I know men can be drama too, but I feel like when I see posts about drama in the work place, it's typically women. But I don't know, is that just because it's dental or not? Maybe if we do this call-in show, the
Yeah,
advice show that we're talking about, maybe we'll get some views into, because I only know what I know. But if we open it up to so many
right.
other people, maybe we'll learn
And,
something new.
and I don't want to do all safe subjects. Let's stir the pot a
No,
little bit. You know what I mean?
let's talk about sticking your hands in some ultrasonic solution.
You know,
Just break it out.
let's
Get to the deep stuff.
let's grab some
I-
instruments barehanded. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean?
oh,
Oh, man.
oh, well, I sent you that picture of my coffee bar because
Oh yeah.
I've gotten to a point where I'm pretty happy with it. I've got a couple things left to do, but for the most part, it's done. In the picture, you'll see there's an electric cord coming from the beverage cooler coming over the top of the countertop. That's because we need an outlet under the coffee bar, and that hasn't happened yet. But I also need to get a little shelf for under the sink because I am going to keep one of my French presses. I have 3. I don't know how did I get 3 French presses? I got one for Christmas,
Oh.
bought one and broke it and bought a new one. Why am I keeping the broken one, Carlos?
Bro, those are questions better for your therapist. I have no idea.
You
Even
calling me a hoarder?
even someone who's wanting to start an advice / opinion show, I got nothing. I don't know why you have 3 and with one broken. Get your life together. Here's
I'm
the
a
thing.
hoarder, I guess.
You just got a new house. You know what I'm saying? So
I know, and I have a
throw
huge
some of that
box.
crap away. Yeah.
I have a huge box that's going to Goodwill, or so I feel like I want to have a yard sale. So I've been binge watching Clean House, and they go into these houses where people have been hoarding stuff forever, and they have a yard sale. They go through everything, clean it all out. They have a yard sale. Whatever does not sell goes to Goodwill or some donation type thing.
Dump.
So the last yard sale we had back in the old house, we did that. I kept a few things that were like higher dollar items, that sort of thing, but didn't sell. And everything went to Goodwill. So it's hard to let go of clothes just because they're too small. Well, maybe I should lose some weight, but anyway.
that sounds like the obvious answer.
To lose weight.
I mean,
Or
on
go
the
to Goodwill.
surface. No, on the surface. Yeah, I'll just do some more sit-ups. I'll do 3 more sit-ups a day, But
3 more than what I'm doing now would be
here's
3.
the thing, I think, for me,
Dr. Carlos, let's hear this.
like my body has changed, not for the better.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Yes.
like I don't know how.
It is not
but
easy.
I feel like my shoulders have gotten wider, and I don't have fat shoulders. Like I've gotten bigger, if that makes sense. I'm definitely fatter for sure. You know what I mean?
Like, did you get angry and you turned green?
No,
and your
dude.
Clothes like ripped off.
I'll give you an example. Look at Mel Gibson from the first.
Oh, I know.
Hard.
Yeah. He's
Right?
just a skinny,
He's a
regular
skinny dude running shirtless. He's like
with
a
a
regular
weird
guy.
fuzzy mullet,
Yeah, and then you look at one of the later ones,
and he's
like,
beefcake.
how did he get so thick? You know what I'm saying? Like his shoulders are big, his back's big. I mean, he's older for sure. And I saw him recently in a movie where he's like an old.
Is it the one where he's in an apartment and he won't leave, and there's a typhoon or hurricane coming?
Nah, this may be on Netflix.
I watched that
he has a daughter who's like in trouble. He was in jail and
Edge of Darkness.
And he looks I don't know. He looks like
that's such a good
character.
movie.
The point is, he looked like he'd been lifting weights or was an ex-football player or something. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm the same guy. Like I feel big. Even if I'll say this, even if I lost 50 pounds, I'd still be a big guy, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. You're just stocky. Stocky.
This is gonna kill me, I think. But so I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
My point is that the stuff that was in my closet that fit when I was 20, short of me coming down with some horrible illness, it's never gonna fit again. You know what I mean?
Yes. Like that pair of jeans that I've had in my closet for years. But yeah, so back to the point, like I am going to just get rid of stuff. It's hard to let go of things that are decent, like they're worth something. But if I have a yard sale and they don't sell, or I put them on Facebook and they don't sell, then how valuable are they really?
Let me ask you this, bro. And again, this is just my analysis of it all, right? And I don't know if it's because, and don't, no offense, and I don't know if this is because of our humble upbringings, because we didn't have much either.
Yeah.
But I get the impression that you don't like letting stuff of any real value go. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and it's probably because you pay hard-earned money for it.
You can use it for something else.
Right.
And I might do that, but sometimes I get a breaking point where I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm done. I'll give it to somebody who can use it.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, so there's a few things that we have a domestic violence shelter through our work. And there's some things that I won't need anymore. So I'm going to donate it to that place. And then, Goodwill or some Habitat for Humanity has a place up north a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to do good with the stuff that I spent my hard-earned money that did not and that's the thing. Like I will spend crazy money on clothes, shoes, whatever that I'll never wear, but go ahead and make me pay for shipping on something. $4.99 for shipping.
Flip out.
Like, what? No, I'm not going to pay $5 for shipping, but I just wasted like $400. It's like, you have to think like mentally, what is wrong that I don't? Well, so do I really value my income acting like that? No. So I need to be better, do better, live better. Dang it. There's my soapbox.
I'll say this, man. People buy what they want. We said this a million times. We know it in dentistry. People come in with, $1,000 bags and, $300 pair of shoes, but then they say they can't afford the scaling root planing, whatever. I get it. We've all done it. I have useless shit. I have useless shit on my desk that I'm looking at right now.
Yes.
Actually, it's not useless. I was playing with the camera last night. It's a nice camera, but cash money in it, I got maybe $1,150 plus tax. What's that? $1,300, right?
Yeah.
Do I use it to make money? Rarely.
So
is it cool as hell to have? Does it bring me joy? Yes, I enjoy having it.
And that's the difference.
Right. And
that's the value.
Right. And I have the other one that I use as a webcam. So now I have to try to repurpose it. I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I almost thought you said you use it as a weapon. I thought that's what you're going to say. I have this other camera that the only thing I use it for is a weapon. But you said webcam, and then I was like, oh, gotcha.
So you started laughing before the whole word.
Yeah, because in my head that, there's a lot that goes on in my head. Do you sit around and make yourself laugh? Because I do.
I sometimes I'll say crazy things out loud. I don't know why I'm saying this out loud right now, but like somebody will say something and then I'll hang up with them and then I'll come back with like a super wise ass answer.
Yes, which you should have said or could have said.
Or wanted to say, but you didn't because you're not sick. You know what I mean?
Yes. It's like, it's like in high school when you're when somebody's like tussling with you in the hallway. You have like it's back and forth, and all the people around you are going, oh, snap. Whoa, did you hear that? Oh, and you're just, it's words back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, and then later that day, or right after it's over, you're going, man, I should have said this. I should have said this. I should have said, your mama's so fat. She sat on $1 and I popped 4 quarters. Why didn't I think about saying that?
Well, maybe not that specific example, but I get it. You know what I mean? Something
Well, my
like that,
point
but
was,
funnier.
yeah, you'll think of things later that you should have said then, but
All
you
right.
just didn't.
Oh yeah, no,
it.
it's always, you're always more witty in hindsight, of course. You know,
Mm-hmm.
murder in
Yes.
hindsight, you're a beast. You know,
Right.
but some of
Ugh.
those things can get vile real quick.
Oh yeah.
I was telling my mom that I would when I was younger, I was pretty decent at it, you know, and
Mhm.
I didn't start, but I always came strong, you know.
Right. I don't start stuff, but I finish it.
But if you want to go there, buddy, let's go.
Yeah.
And I, you know, I had a pretty decent grasp of vocabulary for the area that I grew up in, and dude, and then next thing you know, because I was kind of quiet, people were like, oh, what was the fact quiet gonna do? And then I'd come out with some wild stuff, and then their friends would be like, yo, what just happened? And then you'd see them start getting mad. And they were like, oh, it's just words. Because I had vitiligo as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what it's like growing up in the hood as a chubby Puerto Rican kid with vitiligo all over your knees. You know what I mean? And
yeah. Yeah.
Like leopard and shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, that's kind of cool though.
7
like,
or 8 years old, it would hurt my feelings, right?
Right. Yeah. Leopards are cool though, you know?
But by 12, 13, son, I got that thick skin and a sharp tongue, and I was just slicing and dicing, bro. I talk about somebody's mom, grandma, sisters. I didn't give a damn.
Hey, yeah, you gotta pull out the stops. Let's pull them out.
It got incorrect, politically incorrect, really quick, and people would get real mad. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh my god! And that's how fights almost happen, bro.
And then you run as fast as you can.
They would start. Oh, it's only words, leopard. Why are you getting mad? I'm like, okay, it's just words.
Oh, let's talk about some words then. All right.
Oh, you want to use animals? You want to talk about animals? And it would just get it would get really weird, man. And so.
Carlos, that does not sound right. Let's talk about animals, and then it would get real weird.
Want to talk some stuff? Let's do it, man. And but I don't know. Maybe that's just my neighborhood, but
I mean it was pretty much the same. And I was fairly quick-witted when people would pick on me or something, but yeah.
I remember fights happening. Like if you bought a new pair of sneakers and somebody stepped on them on purpose, or even accidentally, like some guys would just because they couldn't get them. And it would step on them and just kind of smear you, and then you know,
not so new now, are you?
And eventually they would all get kind of dusty or whatever. But that first smudge, that's a fighting offense, man. You know,
that's when you throw down.
I see you on Redneck Island, I'm out. You know,
you are naked and afraid. We got problems,
dude. What is that? Let's talk about these dumbass shows. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Naked and afraid. Okay, so you're gonna put me in the middle of an island with no knife or fire making equipment, no tent, with a strange person, and nothing crazy is gonna happen? Come on, man.
And you naked? But here's the thing: if you're gonna do that, fine.
I volunteer for that.
But don't splotch out the stuff. We are there. We know they are naked. You don't need to put a splotch over the stuff.
Why not just almost naked, but just as afraid?
I wonder if there's a channel that you can get it where it's not blotched out. I don't need to see that stuff anyway, but I'm just saying, if you're watching it, you're trying to get it. Oh, maybe the cameraman didn't get the splotch to move fast enough. Maybe you'll see a little something.
A little glimpse of cheek or something. I mean, I don't know, dude. The whole concept is just stupid. I had a buddy of mine, and I'm not gonna name names. He's like, yo, man, I'm hooked on this show. I'm like, what is he? He goes, nah, it's usually a dude and a chick. And I'm like, they know each other like a husband and wife? He's like, no. I'm like, that's just
weird.
Stupid.
It's just weird. The whole concept is just weird. Yeah. There is a show called Alone. Have you seen that one?
Where you're literally alone?
Yes, it's like the ultimate survival contest.
I think that would be harder because you go crazy.
They basically helicopter you out into the middle of the one I saw was Alaska, and it wasn't like cold season Alaska. It was like September. But it's still cold, and they had to survive. Like with they could bring like 3 things from home. 3 things. That's it. Somebody brought like those metal matches like that relight several million times.
Yeah.
Somebody brought like
I
a bow and
would.
arrow. Somebody brought twine or something like that. But 3 things, that's it. And your clothes, of course. So they helicopter you out into the middle of nowhere, basically, drop you off. You have a satellite phone, but that's how you give up. Like when you've had your fill, you dial on the satellite phone for them to come pick you up, and then you're out of the competition.
All right,
They
so you're in a
also
hut
have
or
weekly.
cabin or something or what?
You have to make your own stuff.
All right, give me an axe and some fire making
You have
stuff
to
get out of my way.
you have to make your own shelter. You have to catch your own food. And you have to find your own water. I mean, it's Alaska and there's snow, so you can melt stuff, but you have to do everything yourself. And these are survivalists. Like they do this stuff for a living. Right. Get it? That's like a pun.
It's not their first time in the woods alone.
It's not their first rodeo.
Because you can die out there dicking around.
Absolutely.
You don't know how to start a fire. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes. So they helicopter people in, medical personnel every week. And if you've lost too much weight or something's not right, they pull you. You're out. But the goal is to last the longest. So there's no end in sight. You don't know how the other people are doing. This one dude, 3 days in, broke his ankle. 3 days in. He satellite call.
Well, you know, if your ankles are made out of pretzel sticks, you shouldn't have your goofy ass out in the Alaskan wilderness.
Well, he took a nice little tumble. Yeah, you watch it and you're like,
pretzel stick ankles is still funny though.
I mean, I just eat them. I like pretzel sticks.
Yeah, I don't have the kind of time, dude. If I had nothing to do,
I mean, it's a good diet plan, I guess.
And I would train for it. And then, you know, if that was like my thing. Yeah. I kind of like a bed though, bro. And running water.
Yeah. You got to make all that yourself. I watch
in the woods and everything. Dude, there's wolves and bears and stuff out there. I'm not going out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You basically have to know what you're doing. And I'm sure you have to like try out to be in the competition. Because they're not just gonna throw like, hey, I'm gonna call them up and say, hey, I want to try this alone thing, and I'm just gonna be a survivalist for, you know, however long.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
They're like, oh sure, yeah, come on, we'll fly you out to Alaska and drop you off, and then you're gonna be picking up a dead body later. Because I would last. How long can you live without food and water? Because that's about how long I would last.
They say water like 3-4 days, but food you go about 30, 40.
Yeah, I mean, look at Jesus. Right?
What did he do? 40 days?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but it was Jesus. I mean,
the Lord could do it. That's
probably last. I can't even last like 8 hours. So.
No, seriously, right now I
That's why I gained weight.
A small thing of oatmeal, and I'm drinking coffee right now.
Yeah, I got my coffee. Yeah.
If it's Sunday morning, 8:50 your local time.
Yeah.
If someone said, Sandy, I'm going to give you 10 G's cash, no taxes, no, just like an envelope, right?
10 G's, got it.
But you got to make it till Friday morning, same time.
Could you do week?
It? Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do it with stuff around me. I'd have to like go somewhere where there's no food and stuff. G's.
Somebody's going to watch you the whole time. Could you do it? Just water so you can drink.
Just water?
You don't have to go to work. You don't have to do anything. You sleep.
Yeah. Just give me some sleeping pills. I'll sleep for a week. 10 G's? Damn.
You gotta lay there. Yeah. Hungry. Think about food. Watch commercials for cheeses.
I don't know. 10 G's if that's worth it.
But at the same time, John's in the background cooking up like some pasta stuff. So like the smells are just kind of messing with it. And you hear plates and stuff jingling around. For 10 G's, I'd do it.
I mean, I would try.
It would suck.
It would suck.
Suck bad.
That's like, so one of the subcontractors that was working on the house got in a bar fight and broke his jaw. His mouth is wired shut, so he can only have a liquid diet. I don't think I could do that because I mean, if you hang around people, they're going to be eating and stuff and you're just sipping on your Ensure shake.
I wouldn't want to do it because I want to brush my teeth, but that's what it might take for me to lose some real weight You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
he
have to
said he lost 30
physically.
pounds in a week and a half or something like that. It was crazy. I don't know if that's humanly possible, but that's what he said.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got a notification that somebody else liked some of our TikTok videos. So
Boom, boom, boom.
if you guys want to take a chance, take a moment and go find us on TikTok. I'm beefing it up, baby. And then we're also on Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff. YouTube.
Yeah, guys, are killing on YouTube. Let's check it out.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, guys. So that's episode 169. Thank you for joining us. Sandy, any last words?
No, just go to offyourflosser.com. There's a bunch of ways to listen. And then preferred partners. Go check out the people that support us because they're cool.
Yes.
Maybe not as cool as us. Maybe cooler than us. Probably cooler than us.
A little bit cool. A little bit cool. Maybe like 13.6%.
Maybe we're at the same level or something.
But we got some amazing things in the works. It's the contracts have been signed. So stay tuned for that, please. And
super big, exciting.
Yes, it's going to be industry changing. I would say, no exaggeration, no embellishment.
Yeah, this company is definitely making some.
So it's going to rattle
big change
for sure. All right, guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a great week.
Yep.
Weekend, whatever, and go floss yourselves.
Yeah, go floss yourselves.